Alright. There we go. That's still loud. Dancing Smash Hero. Gotta love Get Star Heroes. Alright. Let's get this started. Where is it? There it is. Go to game capture. Alright, everybody. What's happening, everyone? It's your boy Hardcore, and we're back, this time with even more Blue Archive. Of course, we gotta start in the darkness, as we always do, because Blue Archive on AMD cards just loves being so insanely finicky. I really hate it. But it's still the best way to play the game for the most part. And I wouldn't say no to that, because once the game actually starts getting going, I can alt-tab out of things and just move things around. It takes like it's a weird thing to say, but it takes like 2 or 3 crashes for it to get it right. Because I have the game muted right now too. But anyways, how's everybody doing today? Everybody having a good Friday? As I certainly did. Very nice, relaxing day. I saw my parents, got lunch with them, talked to them a little bit, picked up a few groceries, the things I missed, cleaned some stuff around the house, just hanging out and doing laundry too. Exciting day to say. Not very exciting day, but it's certainly one it's just nice to relax with. I need to get some more sleep. But hey, don't we all? Is everybody's Friday doing good? I hope it was. Because tomorrow's always a better day because it's not yesterday. I say we'll just have to bear with Kirby and the Forgotten Land for now. Then we'll get that wonderful Blue Archive music. There it is. Alright, I need to go unmute the game. There we go. There it is. Ah, there's Miss Rio. There she is. Fantastic. We are in it now. It's gamer time. We have the good old-fashioned Blue Archive. I managed to level up one time during the week. I guess they always run some sort of like bonus teacher EXP on the weekends or something, because I certainly leveled up pretty quickly. But my goodness, what a day. We've got a lot going on this week. We have the New Year March. It's not New Year's. It's certainly not cold outside. And all these events that we're having right now were put together at the beginning of the year in January. And I guess I think the global version is 6 months behind, which is why we're only now getting Rio and everything. But it's certainly worthwhile to see. So we'll have to go to do some housekeeping, of course. We start our day off right by being a good sensei and patting our students. Because let's see, today it's Valentine's Day in July, and we have the camping event. So today we've got Kana, mine, Atsuko, Hypnotic Titties, and the girl from Veritas. She's on right up, but I certainly don't remember what her name is. I think she's actually like, oh, and this is the New Year version of her. I think she remembers she was really important for some. That's Junko. What the fuck am I talking about? Jesus. Drinking black tea is good for you. Well, oh yeah, that's right. I have Atsuko's chair, so she's always more likely to spawn that way. Oh, we're 5 hours away from being able to do that. 63%. We'll suck it up anyways. That'll reset it to that one. Who spawned in today in Cafe 2? Oh, we got Dr. Smelly, and we got Wakamo, New Year Bratty, and probably my favorite Dot Healer. I think she has a Christmas version, but I'm not sure myself. Absolute brat over here. Brat Mutsuki. The New Year version, too. Tanoshi desu ka. Yeah, absolutely hovercraftian over there. Oh, we have the summoning circle, but we can't get ourselves we have avant-garde, but we can't get Rio to spawn in. Not too bad at all. So the day reset. Oh, we always see Rio here. I don't want to go to students. Let's say while we're here, let's I didn't realize there was the pin feature until like we did the Rio stream itself, and I forgot about it. I need to pin Haruka. As much as I don't like doing it on there, we'll go to. Nope. Let's do it the right way. Let's finish what we're supposed to do before we get an ADHD special and forget what we're supposed to be doing here today. So let's see. So if you're typically wanting to like gun for more affection, a really good place is here because they sometimes get like a. I think it's like after rank 10, you get on one of these like sections. It's a 25% chance to get a bonus EXP. So obviously, I'm looking for Rio, that or Haruka. If they're there, I go get them. It kind of slows down the progress of leveling all of them, but it's certainly worth it. I remember there was someone who out there said like, oh, if you do the affection, like you pat the students 4 times a day, you're able to get the equivalent of like, it's supposed to be equivalent of something on the neighborhood of 1 2-star favored gift. I'm not quite sure myself. But I play this game 1 time a day. If I wanted to really min-max affection, I'd be doing something like that on my phone. Damn, Mama Shun following me around everywhere. And Kokona in the Citadel. Oh, it was Renja's birthday yesterday, and there's also Seiya too. I think last week they had a stream that was going to detail all the summer components that are coming out for the end of July into August. Boy howdy, was that that was a legitimately insane stream if I ever saw one, because it was like it's the Trinity it's the Tea Party, yeah, it's effectively like the Trinity summer event series, because it's like they had they finally have all swimsuit versions of the Justice Task Force. So they have like Mashiro, they've got Tsurugi done, that was from like a couple, like 2 years ago. They now have oh no, I forgot what her name is. It's Miss Super Titty with the wings. They have Mashiro, they also have Ichika too. Hasumi, that's it. And I was like, damn, that's honestly crazy for the most part. And then they also had like they showed off those two, and obviously the crowd went wild for that. And then they had after that they started showing off like one by one, like Nagisa gets a swimsuit, Seiya gets a swimsuit, and then they had the absolute showstopper that is Mika gets one too. This is like the first alt for any of those characters in the first place. So it's like, God, that is insanity to say the least. Because obviously, Team Trinity over there is big money to say the least. Like, my goodness, I could hardly believe it myself when I heard it. It's like, all right. I'm seeing it live myself, and I'm thinking, that's impossible. How could they, like, Seiya just released no more than like 6 months ago, and now we have her summer alt. If anything, Seiya was the one that won the whole thing, because she gets the Ryan Gosling special, because Seiya gets her own car. She can fly a plane, she can sail a boat. She's a super spy. It's like, my goodness. Seiya, what is that girl doing? It's like, she doesn't need Tea Party. Tea Party needs her. And of course, Mika, absolute winner Mika. It's like, goodness gracious. They gave her like a very, I think they said it was like, it's a very milquetoast swimsuit to most people, because it isn't like super slutty or something. But it's very, the devil is in the details, to say the least, and makes her look really good. So I was more or less impressed there that the fact that they had that happen. So it's like, great. So now I know 3 months from now we're going to be getting the Shupogaki special. That's both, and we have both of them at the same time. And then 3 months later, I'll probably all the way down there, and no, it's already July now, so that would probably be the very end of the year, like just right there shy of New Year's, or at the beginning of next year. We're gonna get the summer versions of the Tea Party and Justice Task Force. What an insane thing to say. 634. It's not a very good amount. So usually, like, I want to get at least 1,000 done per day. Let's go do crafting. Let's do some inefficient crafting. Get it started. Because if I was more responsible and remembering, oh, whenever I do crafting, I have to go over there and do it before the stream starts. Because this usually takes between like 8 to 12 hours to do. We use a lefts because we're bad at the game. Highest grade substances. What do I have for this? Advanced or higher cafe? No. Oh, that's right, my food's done. Go get that. Let that cool down. So one thing we had, like at work earlier this week, was where they had, they were liquidating some stuff there, and in like some back area, and they had a bunch of plates, utensils, all that sort of stuff that they were giving out because they have no use for it because we just like aren't serving that stuff anymore. So what they did is this. They gave it all away to the employees, and it was the perfect time because I had always been looking for, I'm always on the lookout for, like, free Chinaware and plates. More specifically, I want very small plates because they're the perfect thing for portion control. I absolutely hate eating off of large plates because I don't need that much food. I don't want to eat a lot. So, and the fact that it happens, the fact they have like these little 5.5, 6 inch plates, which is like perfect because it tricks your body into feeling fuller off of smaller items. I always ate off of small plates growing up, and it was like when I finally moved out and then we have to eat off these like large ass plates and everything, I'm like, I don't want to fucking do that. It was only until I finally moved out did I realize that, oh man, dude, buying Chinaware and all that sort of shit is super expensive. And then you go to somewhere like Goodwill, because that's also a really good place to get that sort of stuff. And it's like, it's still expensive there. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Can't get shit here in Detroit. So the fact that it's like, it's free It's the kind of plates that I want and like to use, and it's like it's perfect. Cafe background. There we go. Yeah, see, 12 hours to wait. That would have been perfect if I did that before bed this morning. You gotta pat your students. You gotta pat them good. I'm honestly impressed. It's like, I think earlier this week they gave me like 40 million credits for some reason. And I'm like, why? What the hell happened? Because I was at like 280,000. Like, I don't know what the hell did I do there? I imagine when I just stop leveling up so many students or just and doing all that sort of stuff, my finances can like ascend. Because like they show like a little reader on for like I think it's achievements or something, and they talk about how, oh dude, you got like, you spent XYZ amount of like resources. No, I think it's like you spend a total of 200 million credits, and I was sitting still at like 280 million. I'm like, dang, they really just give you just like tons of cash all over the place. You have JFD. Missions. We'll do bounty, because what I want to do in bounty today, because it's part of my rotation, is that, all right, we went to Trinity is done, we did Gehenna yesterday, this morning, so today will be Millennium. That's right. They do have weekend bonus, so it's double EXP. That's actually really nice. Because you're always thinking it's like it's going to take me like a little bit into almost September to get me the last couple of levels. But at this rate, it's probably going to be like 3 weeks. Bounty. So today is Millennium. I want to find some way to finally clear Besieged Classroom I. Because I need to clear within 2.5 minutes. And I always end up clearing it somewhere like 2:45 or something like that. And I'm like, why? Why is this a thing? Why am I stuck here at this level, to say the least? Because see, the bosses themselves are are light armor, so you need explosive damage. And I think it's no, they sonic damage. They don't resist it. So I'm trying to craft a way to finally actually get through there for the most part, because it's annoying me, to say the least. Because it's like, we have the boost from Abydos and everything. My Uhei is not strong enough for this situation. Because the only thing I can think of for like AoE power for Millennium is on things that are not favored in this sort of situation. I almost want to say it's like, if I'm going to do this, I would probably have to go do something like, I'd pick off colors, but since they have such an enormous boost, it would overcome the fact that they are such at a massive disadvantage. Which I just might have to do in the first place. Because these like the Kaiten Rangers always hit so insanely hard. Especially that green one that just like grinds you down immediately if you're not like an evasion tank or something. What do they use for a clear unit? Hanako nuking. Well, of course, I got Splish Splash over there. Level 69, though. I'm certainly impressed. Karen nuking. Probably use Akko. Two tanks. Well, they have a support Akko, and then they have Beach Hina. So they've got, obviously, Yuka driving the ship. I'll have to probably use her for the bonus. So we'll get off of her. Because she doesn't know. It's like we could probably, maybe we could use regular Shiroko because she deals like, no, that's every 25 seconds. The Kasaki special make me go, make my machines faster. Makes me wish I didn't know that Dress Hina wouldn't do much for me here. This motherfucker did it 57. Well, he's also got Camp Hair, which is actually kind of a pretty solid unit to say in general. Because you can do this at like a much lower level than what I have it now. I just don't bother. Let's see. Well, let's go to specials before I forget. I need What's-Her-Face from Millennium. I need Miss Rio herself for cloning. And then I don't need Hair. She doesn't do much here for me. I need Kotama because she has a really, really good boost. I almost want to put in I almost want to put in Mutsuki because she's Mutsuki and Akari because they're both so very good in terms of AoE. They're like perfect coverage. What would a Hanako run use? No, I wouldn't even bother with that. Let's go find Miss Shanghai Jing herself, the greatest thing since sliced bread, Kokona. Cocoa Puffs is going to be our healer. I don't think I have any healing people in Millennium. Well, I mean, I certainly know as soon as School doesn't do too much because he synergizes with Karen. And Toki doesn't have any AoE. I don't know, we could probably just do Shiroko Terror because she's just that strong. Yeah, Yuka, you'll have to be our main DPS then. I have one of those? Yuka, what about you? Oh, that's right. I got her finally to UE 50, which is great. I've maxed out my Yuka. Well, not maxed out in that sense. She's just a lot stronger now. Golly, Yuka. Rock solid, baby. I have yet to level up any of Rio's equipment. She can't get Bat Hairpin. Antique pocket watch. Gothic leather wristwatch, baby. Field pumps. Not enough materials. What am I missing? Of course I'm missing my fucking watches. That does not boost her because we want to clone that. Let's give it a try and see what happens. Oh, Kotoma, we need to level her up slightly so she can actually get bonuses from that. Like, what does that do? She's attack boost. Ugh. Of course. I need to. $18? Girl, what are you doing? You're so hungry. What the hell are you so hungry for? We'll put that up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I almost want to get Mystics for her, for at least for Hanako, because it's always so much worthwhile to do so. Because, like, wow, that's a pretty significant jump in attack, just going from 3 to 4. Defense decrease. She'll be able to get pretty good boost out of that with Coconut. Let's go get her to 4. Because I use her for a lot. Because we're also going to be using her in joint firing drill today too. Saya's left. What did you say to me? What's the matter with you? What are you saying to me? Track Hasumi. Regular Suzumi. There she is. And that's 81. Can purchase 420 times. Oh my god, bro. They knew. They knew. Hanako's so stoned, bro. Like, what is she? No, we're not going to missions yet. I know how to do it, Arona. I clicked on the wrong thing again. There we go. Girls out here geeked up playing Xbox all day. Make it worthwhile. Urban. Oh shit, that's good. That's actually really nice for her. Honest wish. Alright, let's give it a try. If anything, I should probably have gotten Yuzu in there because she's just the absolute AoE queen. Just rips the head off anything. Alright. Come on, girls. I need you to push. I need you to push. Nice, just flushing him down the toilet. Foiling him like a skibbity toilet. Rio girl, I'm gonna need you to draw faster. Blocked at the fucking door. Perfect. There we go. Okay, finally. That's better. That was still really slow for the most part. But finally I can do that. I guess it just really pays to finally sit down and strategize what's going on. Also, it helps that Rio gives a massive damage boost to whatever kind of skill that is. Ah, it's beautiful. You love to see it. Overcoming overwhelming odds. We may have to do stream where it's completely just doing missions to get caught up on it. Because it only shows I'm still on like on 19. I need to obviously do more of them. Ah, fantastic. I think that it's 19 and there's like 29 segments for the most part. Alright, now we can go to JFD, do defense drill. I wanted to try, like, last time I was able to do defense stage 3. I have no idea how to do this, because it's like, clears it at 65. Like, what are they doing? Obviously, it's like Hanako there to just bowl them over. Looks like Yui is there for support. Camp Hair. Obviously, they have their own Hoshinos for this sort of thing. I don't understand it. Because they have, like, what the effect is, increases the max HP of enemies and restores their HP when they take damage. It's like, it's effectively a DPS check situation. And I don't know how to really solve it. So I've been just doing 2 and just chilling out for the most part. Because then it's like when you go directly down to this one, they don't have the recovery option. So I end up just like bowling everything over. And it's like, I don't like that because I'm not strong enough to do the next tier up, but I'm too strong for the next lowest tier. She missed. It's like the one thing about Haruka I don't like is like, fantastic girl, you do so much damage and yet you just totally whiff it. Where are you going, girl? I could probably afford to admit her in the first place. Oh, the game's getting crowded. I can watch the FPS starting to drop. Go. Pile them up. Get around her. Surround her completely. Sploosh. Great job, Hanako. That's why I got you. How much damage did she do? Over 1.3 million. It wasn't even close. Come on, cut her up. Let's see, now we go to stage 1. This composition doesn't do a whole lot of damage in the first place, but it's good at stacking up all the enemies together and pushing them back, which makes all my AoE stuff more effective in the first place. I really like that. Boom, push him back. One more time, Erina. Another nice anticlimactic finish. Now give me my 60 points so I can go do this. Of course, we forfeit because we can't do 2 more stages. Give me my 60 points. Did Scrim's bounty. Now let's go to New Year March. So last night I did 76, 71. So I need to do Campground Trail number 5. To finish our tasks there. Now we're gonna go do those. Do that one again, because that'll put me at 36 for the day, I think. Ah, that's right. It does. It puts me behind, so I'm out of that. So I have to do it. I gotta do a refresh for that. So now that we've done that one, we'll do the story after that one part. Then we gotta go to, where is it? New Year March, Valentine's Day Promise. So obviously they've been speeding up things a little bit. We have February content in July. It's Valentine's Day because you could always, any time of year, could appreciate a loved one. So here it's just, you get these little stamps. You get various amounts doing whatever you're going to do for Valentine's Day. It's a stamp you can exchange for a Valentine's Day outing pass. It proves that you were present. So this is and it costs like I think 50 a piece. Yeah, 50 for Valentine's Day outing pass. You get the raffle box where it's various furniture for it, and then you can trade it for money. Who are we going to be Valentining today? Well, obviously, we're going to do probably like my top 5, the ones that I have at least. So we're going to have Rio, Haruka, Kasaki, Neru. If I had Mika, I would get Mika in there. If I had Koyuki, I would get Koyuki. But I think the 5th one will probably be something like Karen. So we have 170, so we have enough to get... We can get a lot. But that will come... But I want to get the story done first, because those are much shorter. So you just do various tasks, you get little bits of points, and you can use them to spend on stuff for your Valentine's Day. No, I didn't get Koyuki, which is just something I have to deal with. I see the little gremlin everywhere, and I'm like, I wish I had my own Koyuki. You can't even farm for her either. She's the only member of Seminar I'm missing. It's like, what am I supposed to do about that? But anyway, let's get started. So, to preface this event, good old Veritas over here is the they're too addicted to their games, and they the vice president herself comes down and says, "Oh my goodness, what are you guys doing?" It's like, we were up all night installing this mod for Minecraft. And he's like, "No, I'm going to get you guys outside and do work." It's like, you're putting off your studies and all that sort of stuff. You got to get your head in the game. We got to take you away from the electronics. And the girls are going, oh no, we have to go outside. So now they're all going camping, and they get fun camping alts. It's pretty cool. But anyways, let's begin. So they're going to be talking about waking up on the weekend, but Gotama concurs. She's spending a precious day off tramping around in the countryside, especially with all the holiday sounds I could be recording on the last day of the year. It's like using premium currency to buy a common drop. Oh my goodness, they're professional hackers and just game development department light. And they have hair. I wish I would normally be asleep right now. Rising this early makes my head hurt. But at least y'all showed up on time. Sensei, it's you. What are you doing so here early? So Chihiro told us you were taking a hiking trip. I thought you might want to chaperone in the wilderness. I hope I'm not intruding. Oh no. At this point, we're just going to start filming naked and afraid at this rate. Oh, not at all. You're always welcome. Perhaps the day isn't a waste after all. I had to listen to Hardcorn's voice all day. I didn't pay attention to my clothing because I thought it was going to be a club trip. I would have worn something nicer. Oh, I would have worn something way more colorful if I knew he was going to be here. As a member of Veritas, I surely should have been informed of mission-critical information. I think your winter wear looks great. You're all dressed for success. Well, I guess, if you say so. Where's Chihiro? She's the one who called us here. If she arrives in a meticulous outfit despite telling all of us to dress casually. What's it gonna be? Chihiro, did you do it? Oh, thank goodness. Everyone's here. I don't gotta search for any of you. Oh, I like the bucket hat she's got going on there. That's legit. She's got her rain slicker on. She's got the camp cup. She's got like, it's supposed to be like, what is it, like the North Face or like an Osprey logo. I was like, because I have an Osprey bag here in my room and one that I use for work. So I was like, oh wow, which brand are they aping on now? Chihiro, that's some outfit. It's meticulous in a different way. Oh, what are you wearing? You look like you're going camping. But we are going camping, I mean. Didn't I tell you? Camping? Oh, I wouldn't have told everyone to arrive this morning to see tomorrow's sunrise. We're traveling to the Higashi Alps today, which are located in the outskirts of the Millennium District. Where are they? Are they in just like Eastern Europe or something? Though this seems like a Japanese countryside to say the least. The highest peak faces east, and it's famous for the view you get at sunrise. But to reach the foot of the mountain, you need to cross a huge plain and a churning river, so it doesn't get many campers. Ah, must be the place to play Warzone or something. We're gonna set up camp at the foot of the mountain, spend the night, and start climbing before dawn so we can watch the sunrise from the peak. Why don't you just sleep there at the peak? After spending time away from the trappings of civilization, you might realize that there are plenty of things beyond your screens you can enjoy. You're gonna kill these girls, Chihiro. I forgot, I have an urgent appointment. Oh no, my chronic caffeine deficiency has struck me again. I have just received an emergency signal from a critical wiretap I set up earlier. No, as I said before, this is an order from the VP, and I will not permit any excuses. I received permission from Himari Sketch as well, so you all need to listen to me today. Oh, you're awful, you're terrible, I hate you so much. We're witnessing the birth of a new big sister of Millennium. Sensei, please help. Even if you look at me like that, there's not much I can do. This experience will be good for you guys anyways. I'll be with you, so just do your best. Oh, if Sensei says so, I'll make it work somehow, even if it's for a day. I'll go anywhere, so as long as I can record your voice. It'll be like the Limbus Company situation, where the first go around, like what is it? Oh, they're doing Time Killing Time rerun. So the first round was like Honglu, Ryoshu, Rodion, and Don Quixote. This go around, the same units I mentioned will be on Raid Up, but now they have Otis for a new alt. But this is a Chihiro situation. Do we even actually have playable Chihiro in the first place? Because we have all the rest of Veritas as playable. But it's like, I don't have Chihiro, so I don't even know she exists for the most part. We need to check your bags. Are we going on a plane now? Check our bags? What's wrong with our bags? We're not in elementary school. You're not going to say that we're only allowed to bring snacks up to 500 yen, right? Snacks are fine, but any electronic devices unrelated to camping are strictly forbidden. So if any electronic devices just happen to find their way into your bags, you'll need to leave them at the academy before we head out. Why? I told you! The goal of this camping trip is to spend time in nature, away from civilization, 1 through 6. If you bring a bunch of portables with you, you're just going to wind up doing the same things in a different place. Chihiro, you don't get it. It's using your computer in nature. It's nature and technology coming together. So only bring the gear you need for this trip. Do I have to leave my phone as well? It's fine to bring your cell phone for emergency situations, but it won't be that useful. That's actually a good one, because it's like, yeah, you can bring your phone, but you can't use it because there's no signal out there. Yeah, exactly. You don't expect much of a signal while camping in the mountains. Ooh. Now, starting with Mackie, give me your bag. Let's see. This is... what's her? A solar power station. Yes, this is my Ackerman solar power station that costs $1,500 a piece. It would be a very huge problem if your phone was out of battery when you needed to place an emergency call. If we have a power station that runs on solar, we could charge our phones whenever we want. A portable battery would suffice, and way less. We don't need a power station for the equipment we're going to be using. And this is a portable parabola antenna. It's to send a distress signal in the event we're stranded. A regular antenna will be unable to receive signals in such a remote area. We won't be so remote that we need to use a directional antenna, and I've already shared our hiking route so any search party would know where to look for us. No matter how you present it, this is an antenna for setting up an internet connection. And over here, an NAS cloud server machine? Do you really plan on setting a temporary communications hub at our campsite? Oh no, our raid system is... She's going to be... Her NAS, she's going to set up raid. We're going to have a whole network right there in the middle of the forest. It's going to be awesome, guys. It's just, are we really going to give up our internet connection for over a day? You know, nowadays it's even possible to live the lifestyle of a digital nomad. Can we at least bring a few devices that have an internet connection? Absolutely not, you little bitch. Leave that shit you brought in the club room right now. Every single one of them. As I said, this trip is an extreme measure to mitigate your internet addiction. Forget about everything happening outside of our campsite and enjoy your break. Enjoying time off without the internet is absurd. This must be what a castaway trapped on a desert island feels like. How can you forbid my high-definition recording devices when I finally have an opportunity to spend a day with old Sensi? Oh no, the terror. We brought all our cooking shit with us, supplies, winter gear, and our group tent. I think we have everything we need to go camping. So let's cheer up and get moving. Yay. Oh, they look so happy. You gotta be more ecstatic with the girls. Put on a happy face. You're gonna be in nature. You're gonna see all kinds of shit out there. You're gonna see snakes and bugs. Well, not so much either of those because it's the middle of winter. Trying to eat my bacon. See, this is where like a face cam thing would be great. Because I've wrapped the bacon around this fork. And it's gonna be like spaghetti. So I'm gonna eat like a whole foot of bacon in my mouth. What's up there, Darth Neo? There we go. That's right. You get the nice mukbang eating sounds. It's like, there you go. Dinner with corn at 10:30 at night, at least here. It's usually when I'm getting ready to get hungry again from when I come home from work. So we're here. We're here in the Higurashi Alps, the mountains on Millennium's eastern border. We'll set up camp here at the base of Mount Higashidake, sleep overnight, and climb the mountain early in the morning to catch the sunrise. I don't have anything planned until then, so feel free to explore the area and enjoy the day after we set up camp. Oh, to see such beautiful natural scenery near Millennium. Oh, I thought Millennium was almost fully urbanized. Yes, I am ready for Kara. I saw the video for it yesterday. I tweeted about it, and I was very impressed at the fact that this is not anniversary. This is August. That's the sort of character you drop on anniversary because she's a highly requested character. 2, she's going to share gear with Astaroth, and everybody has an Astaroth at this point that is so highly geared that it's like she's going to come out of the gate and you have to make her stronger than one of the strongest in the game. So what are they going to do for her? Now it makes me wonder, this is an internal collaboration again. Everybody's always worried about the whole fact that they have Anrose, this happened to her, so it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? This is she's like, is she gonna be paywalled completely? What are they going to do? Because they said they weren't going to do that again 3-something years ago. And also, it's like an anniversary. What are they going to do? Because it's like, this is like, Kara is huge. Like, she's a Kagami classic. She's core to the entire lore of the entire series itself. And she's finally getting in the game. So that's my question. I'm not exactly. I await it with cautious optimism because that's all I can do right now. Because it's like I'd love to speculate about her, but it's just like what do you even do? It's just strange to me to say the least. That because I know they've had trouble recently. It's like I think it's like what Elena Gisa has been handled poorly in May, and I think they have left or whatever. And things are being very difficult in the Lilith at the head of I guess with the inner brain on down. So I guess they may be trying to recuperate funds. I mean, I will certainly wait for her gameplay because they also showed the fact that she's going to be a hovering character just like Astaroth. I imagine they're going to share the same system of attacking. Like just hold it like with Mirabelle. You just hold the button down, you just gun them down from a distance. So I wonder what they're going to bring to the table with her. Because Astaroth is quite literally one of like the more perfect characters in the game. In the fact that she's a year 1 character and had barely anything tweaked for her when she got her renewal. They didn't need to change a whole lot because she's just really, really good. So I await with cautious optimism what the Bloodlord is going to bring to the table. Because Lan herself was very underwhelming. I really, really got sick of people just saying, oh my god, if you use these 5 items with her, she becomes OP. She's not good. She was not very fun to use. And the fact that she only has 1 build that makes such an immense difference to her kind of is a testament to how she is as a character. So, they're not going to make Kara bad. I know that. So I await to see what sort of new and inventive concepts they're going to bring with her. But anyways, let's find out what these girls are going to do camping. The buildings at Millennium's heart have been built with advanced technology, but the outskirts have more variety. There are quite a few places that haven't felt the touch of our technology, like the Millennium Ruins. They aren't what we are known for, but we also have perfect campsites and hiking trails. I like listening to the breeze whispering through the pine trees. How is everyone feeling? Haven't your mind and body been refreshed by escaping the city and breathing the fresh air? Ooh, hey. Or not. I tried to prepare my heart, but there's really no signal at all. The nearest convenience store is over 30 kilos away. Oh, where am I going to get my energy drinks? It feels like I've already lost half my strength from traveling this far. It's too early to start grumbling. We haven't even started camping. Mac, can you retrieve the red pouch from the car? The car? Red pouch? You mean this? The red mist. Oh, it's heavy. What's all this? Steel pipes? They're poles for our group tent. We'll need to build a tent we'll be sleeping in. Grab all the bags that were behind that one. They have everything we need. First of all, who drives a car? Like, this is the first time we've had mention of, like, a car here in Millennium. Because there's, like, Yuka who has her car, and she's in Gehenna. As of late, we learned that Seiya has her own car, her Jaguar. I think it's, like, what, T-Series or something. Why would a tent be this heavy? Oh, why do I have to use up my remaining energy bar and setting up camp right after arriving? Building a tent and sleeping outdoors when we have a warm and comfortable club room. How logical. Uh-oh, channeling her inner Rio. Well, you can sleep beneath the stars if you want. But it gets chilly this time of year. It's going to be a long, cold night without anything to keep you warm. Is that okay? Ugh. Oh, it can't be helped. If the vice president says so. Isn't there an easier way? I saw an ad for a tent that builds itself automatically online. Well, we don't have it. You mean a pop-up tent? Pop-up tents are preferred by beginners because they're easier to set up. But since their poles and tent fabric are combined, they take up a lot of space even after folding, making them difficult to store. They're also not suitable for large tents designed to hold multiple people due to their low ceilings. And they tend to be made with thin fabric, which makes them susceptible to rainy weather and cold temperatures. So no, pop-up tents are less than ideal during the winter. You would need to add some tarp or build some kind of shelter to compensate. At that point, it's less of a hassle to set up a normal tent. Chihiro, girl, have you been camping often? You kind of sound, like you've had some experience out here. Well, it's not like I go to campsites or anything like that. But my security work often requires me to pull all-nighters. I became interested in camping equipment when I was looking for portable sleeping bags. Occasionally, I set up a privacy tent and sunbathe outside the academy. What? When there's downtime between my jobs. Oh, Chihiro's a cybersecurity expert. Sunbathing outside? That's like a grandma's hobby. Or a granddaughter's, ha 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 ha. Regardless, we should build a tent before the sun sets, so I want everybody to gather round. Many hands make light work, so chin up and we'll be done in no time. Fine, fine. Oh, Chihiro, is this the front of the tent? Yes, make sure to spread out the ground sheet with the foil facing down. That way, it will prevent moisture from forming. That's true. That's what you do. They're getting the details right. Oh, but it looks so much prettier this way. It's not a sheet for aesthetic purposes. You're trying to prevent condensation from appearing under you and then soaking your body and then sucking all the heat out of it in the middle of the night. Oh my goodness. Vice President, are you sure this isn't going to break? Can I really bend it like Beckham? It's fine. It's designed to withstand much more strain than that, so pull harder. But even if I try to bend it more, oh, my strength is gone. If only I had a Benergy drink. What's her? Whoa, the mat's flying away. Oh my god, somebody might get hurt if that stake gets loose. I'll hold this side down, so go secure it. Aye, oh my god, no. What a terrible day to have a curse. Oh, finally, if we tie down the cord that's securing the tarp. That's the final step. Good work, everyone. Oh, I'm exhausted. Setting up the tent consumed all of my strength. We don't have anything scheduled until dinner time, so feel free to rest. Even if you say we can rest, how can we relax without the internet or any electronic devices? Bitch, go walk around. Literally go do something to take your mind off of it. I can't game. I can't surf the web. There ain't even a sofa to lounge on. Do none of you have any notion of ways you can relax other than loafing around and playing games? This is a chance to learn ways to rest without plugging yourselves in. Take a walk and view the natural beauty around us. You'll be amazed at how quickly time flies by. It's true. When I went on vacation last year to California, we went to several national parks down there, and it's just so easy to spend hours just not doing anything and just being there in the nature. I think one of my favorite ones is where we're in Sequoia National Park, and there was this gigantic downed sequoia. It looked like it had been there for at least 40 years. And the tree is it's honestly really impressive because it's those trees are like skyscrapers, but it's like I've seen skyscrapers before, and they're naturally made objects, and they're naturally made buildings and stuff. Not naturally, they're human made buildings, so it's like they're combinations of concrete and anything, and you look straight up and you can barely even see the top of them. And then you go to a forest like that, and the trees are as tall as buildings, and in very few cases they're almost as wide. So it makes you wonder, it's like nature made this. It's honestly quite incredible. It's also really, really cool up there. Because I remember when we went there, it was a cool like 73 at like in the hottest part of the day, like from 12 to 4. And it's like, it was so pleasant up there. But the thing is, I know it's like, because the best part is we started in the valley on like, I think the southern side of the park. We came in through there, and at the base of the park, where it's all desert and everything like that, it was 101 degrees outside. And then as I think we climbed it up about 6,000 feet, going through all these winding roads and everything, and when we finally get there, the temperature drops by like 30 degrees. And when we were finally getting up there, they have these poles on the side of the road, because they get a lot of snow in those mountainous regions. They don't measure them like where I live. Like, we measure snow in inches, and we start crying about it when we hear about like, oh, we got an inch of snow. They measure it in feet up there, and it's like crazy. So this is nice. I like this event. Oh, what a joke. Bitch, do you think I get a signal from that hilltop? Hilltop zone from Sonic 2? It may be possible to connect the phone network higher up. Let's look around. Chihiro, we are going for a walk. Good, but make sure to stay on the path. There they are. Well, since the camp is ready now... Oh, Sensei, what are you doing for dinner? I have some work I need to catch up on. I printed out some reports to read. Oh, yeah, absolutely not. Sensei, you are forbidden from your usual work today. Why not? The whole point of this camping trip is to escape from our unhealthy ruts and refresh ourselves in a new environment. It's the last day of the year. You should set aside your work and turn your mind towards something else, at least for today. I can lend you one of the books I brought if you need a way to pass the time. Guns, Charm, and Zeal, the pop anthropology book. The Shower Broker, a biography of an infamous bath developer. Okay, let's read The Shower Broker. It's hard to focus on these kinds of books when you try to make time for them on purpose, right? But even dry books can be absorbing when you remove outside distractions, like at a campsite. I'll be reading a book over here, so just call me if you need anything. Oh, that sounds fun. Look at him, it's like they're just out there reading books. It's like the people who, when they go to the beach, it's like they sit there and they read their book. I can only imagine being like a person who does like metal detector stuff, and they always like, they find like books out there on the beach, thousands of copies of like Tom Clancy books just to appear in like the local Goodwills off of the beach. Mm. Well, Chihiro and I sat beneath the shade, passing peaceful hours reading together. There you go. It took 15 minutes to get through one of them. Black Badger Cave. How many battles do we have? 1, 2. Okay. Boredom kills hacker. Oh my. How long have we been reading? I lost track of time. How was it, Sensei? Were you bored spending your time outside? Usually at this point I would just went and go walked around. Though I find it kind of neat how Chihiro must do a lot of security consulting, because that is a gigantic North Face bag right there that costs $500. Those are 2 sets of hiking poles right there, each about $60 a piece. Probably like titanium or something, like not titanium, but that. I have this same cup right here next to me, that is a Yeti cup that cost $40 a piece. Like, I'm drinking out of it right now. Like, whenever I'm streaming, I always have this thing filled up with something. I'm surprised she does not have the lid for that, though. I did not spend the $40 to get that cup, though. I used my work points for that, because there was no fucking way I'm buying that with my own money. Because if she's got a Yeti cup right there, because I'm pretty sure that's also the same Yeti cooler that I was looking at too. Because that cooler is $600 a piece, which is kind of bullshit, because they ain't even that good. It's durable, but it's like, it ain't even that good. You can get stuff better for less. Well, it's been a while since I relaxed like this. Oh, I'm burping. One of the benefits of leaving a habitual work environment is a significant concentration boost I've found. Peaceful areas like these woodlands shelter you from the distractions of the wider world. It makes them perfect for reading and programming. It was important for everyone in the club to leave their devices behind this time, but perhaps we can come out here again with some disconnected laptops for coding work. The work retreat. I certainly hope all the others are enjoying the tranquility as well. Huh? Where'd they all go? I think they said they went and took a walk, you know. That's good, but I doubt they went far after all that complaining about how tiring the walk here was. I'm worried. What if they went off the path and got up to something out of my sight? Sensei, let's go look at them. With the stamina of our club members, they're surely nearby. Harsh, but fair. Shall we take our own walk, then? Come on, Chihiro, let's hold hands so you don't get lost. A short time later. Oh, there they are. We found them. I love that. I love that the sort of insult to injury is the stamina of our club members is not that much. They can't be that far away. And a short time later, they managed to find them. Oh, not this either. It can't be. What are you doing, Hare? Oh, Chihiro. Nothing important. I was just picking some of the grass and weeds around our campsite. Are you searching for a four-leaf clover? That can certainly be a fun activity, but I don't think much clover grows around. No, I wasn't looking for clover. I was checking if any of these plants tasted like energy drinks. She's eating plants. What are you doing? There's no way a plant here would taste like an energy drink. That's not true. For example, this plant's a little sour, but it's sweet and makes my tongue feel fuzzy. You want to try? So the stimulation is a bit similar to my energy drinks. Isn't that an allergic reaction? Spit it out here. Spit it out right now, like she's a dog. But I can't take this any longer. My hands and feet are shaking, and I'm out of energy. Caffeine. Oh, I need caffeine. Oh my god, she's in a fugue state of withdrawal. What should we do? There aren't any stores nearby, let alone a convenience store selling energy drinks. I brought some coffee in a thermos. Here, Hare, drink this. Wow. They're not going to give royalties to thermos? I guess it's they just rescinded their patent or something. Coffee. Coffee, Cheetos, donuts. Yummy. I feel much better now. It's not as good as an energy drink, but I feel so much better with some caffeine in me. Thank you, Sensei. You're a lifesaver. I would have resorted to trying out some of this grass if Sensei didn't help me. I'm glad it helped, but please don't talk like that in front of your teacher. You should reduce your energy drink intake if you face withdrawal symptoms for not having them for only half a day. What are you talking about? Energy drinks are the most efficient fuel for intellectual activities. I can work all night without food, but I can't write a single line of code without an energy drink. This is a lesson to bring some energy drink powder I can mix into my water next time we come out here. Why don't you just have some meth at this point? You want to go camping again? Huh? Thank goodness. I was worried that everybody would be sick of it immediately and never want to go again. I'll have to schedule another trip for us soon. Ah, damn it. Anyway, where did Maki and Kotama go? Weren't they with you? I'm not sure about Kotama, but I saw Maki heading towards that cave over there. She saw a rock or something at its entrance and ran off muttering about an artistic inspiration. Artistic inspiration? Does she plan on sculpting something? Oh wait, that was a rock covering a cave? Oh my god. I hope she doesn't find any redeemers in there. Let's go check it out. Drake? Where's the body of Christ? Well, he was right. Oh. This isn't the color I wanted. Oh, if I only had a 3-color spray paint that I left in the club room, I could even make do with just red. Is she spray painting a cave? What are you doing? Ah, Chihiro. It's, well, I'm not getting the color I want. Color? Are you painting something out here? Sort of. Look at this wall. I've been working on this. A cave painting. What? How did you even draw this? I mixed some charcoal from a burnt tree with some clay to make a pigment. I read how some of the first artists drew wall paintings and tried to do it myself, but it isn't as easy as I thought. It certainly looks very impressive to me, but why a cave painting? I was walking around to see if I could get a signal anywhere, and I was suddenly struck by a bolt of lightning. A lightning of inspiration, to say the least. But I didn't have any canvas or paper to draw with. My passionate, artistic spirit was overwhelming, so I decided to draw a mural on the cave wall. Oh shit, I look away for a moment and all you find trouble to get into. Do you really have to graffiti your surroundings all the way out here? Well, it's not graffiti. Graffiti is the type of street art done in open places. Anyway, nobody is going to be troubled by my painting a cave wall, unlike the side of someone's building. Plenty of people would be troubled by it. You're supposed to leave the natural environment untouched for everyone to enjoy. What if someone finds it and mistakes it for a real cave painting? Well, that's great. There's no setting agent. Everything I use should wash off the next time it rains. Well, what's that giant thing in the middle? Oh, that's a cubist interpretation of Millennium Tower. I wanted to capture how Millennium strives to achieve harmony through the marriage of theory and proof by depicting the power on a geometric level. And these things that look like ants around it are... Oh, those represents the students at Millennium Tower Cafe after lunch. There's always a boisterous crowd, since everyone goes there to buy coffee after they eat. And this horned creature at the top of the tower? Oh, that's Yuka dealing with receipts in seminar. I may have sabotaged the original intent of my piece with some personal bias. Oh, I can't believe you came all the way out here to waste your time making fun of Seminar's treasurer. Maki, just what do you have against Yuka that inspires you to pull all these pranks on her? This isn't a prank, it's art. What are you talking about? Oh, Yuka. Miscalculator, always being punished. Anyway, have you seen Kotama? I asked Hare, and she didn't know where Kotama went. Oh, Kotama. She said she had something to do and went off into the forest that way. Went off into the forest? Alone? Is there an issue? Are we gonna need tissues? Now, I might be overreacting, but sometimes it's easier to get lost than you might expect, and wild animals come near campsites for food around this time of the year. She might run into a bear if she goes too deeply into the woods. That's a big problem, isn't it? For you, at least, Chihiro. And Kotama can be oblivious to her surroundings when she's immersed in something. So let's find her before she gets into trouble. And Maki, make sure you wash that shit off before you head back. Chihiro, please don't leave me behind. No, please. I'm so scared and alone. Dancing with the bear. Oh, good. Nobody can see me through all this foliage. Now then, time to uncache the recording device I smuggled in. The vice president may have combed through my belongings before she left, but she never imagined I could hide a small recording device in the sole of my shoe. In the National Spy Museum, they have one of those recording devices in the sole of the shoe, like a little recording, a little tape recorder inside there. It's really cool. The genius of well-designed recording devices is how they can be scaled down so long as you compensate with the high sensitivity microphone. Of course, the sound quality is inferior to a full-size device, but I can't miss out on precious sensei recording time. Beep, 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 beep. Mic sensitivity and noise suppression settings tuned. With the adjustments complete, I can test it out by recording some background noise. It's somewhat refreshing to listen to the natural sounds in person instead of in ASMR videos. The sound of the wind whispering through the trees. The music of birds playing and chirping joyfully. The rumble of a ferocious beast growling. The rumble of a beast? Dun dun dun. Roar. I heard Kotama scream over there. And Veritas jumps into action. Kotama, what the fuck's happening? Are you okay? Over there. A bear. What, is there something behind them trees? I heard the roar of a ferocious beast. A ferocious beast? That shadow. It's no other than... Rarg. Ah. Who could it be? Sumire! There she is. Again, louder with more ferocity. Ugh. And Ray. That has to be loud enough. If I scream like this when I'm cheering, they'll hear me outside the stadium. Now my throat hurts. Oh, it's gonna hurt for more than one reason, to say the least. What does yelling have to do with baseball in the first place? It's about the fundamentals, Ray. You need good lung capacity to scream loudly, and cardiorespiratory fitness is essential to any exercise, and baseball is no exception. Let's train out cardiorespiratory endurance to up our athletic performance next season. I forget that Sumire is actually a playable unit in the first place. I think I only know like 3 people that have her Affinity 100. They probably like it because she has a really famous voice actress. She's like the voice actress for Chihaya and Idolmaster. I forget what her name is right now, but the idea stays the same. As I keep telling you, I need muscle strength to land more base hits, not better cardiorespiratory endurance. Oh lord, I shouldn't have trusted my teammates when they told me I would hit more home runs if I had joined the athletics training club. Did we really have to come all the way out in the mountains to train? Wild animals start hibernating around this time of year. If my screaming summons a bear, small problems like that won't stop our special training. Or is this the limits of your passion for baseball? Hold on, I want to show this off for the most part. the cursor is missing, but in the bottom right over here on Sumir's pants, they have, I don't know what kind of brand they are trying to accomplish with this, but back to the home down here in the bottom right is like, what does that even mean? Back to the home? What? I've heard of like, funny off brands that they have like, to get around paying royalties to these companies, but I've never heard of like this Back to the Future knockoff to be an athletics brand. This has nothing to do with my passion for baseball. Looks like a different type of ferocious beast. Trainer and Veritas Club members? It's been a while, Sumir. And next to you, well, I don't believe we met. Are you a new member of the Athletics Training Club? For now, on a trial basis. Ah, it's Ray. What a relief. I've only heard Ray's voice earlier, not a ravenous beast. It's surprising to see Veritas here. Do you know her? Yes. Ray is the fourth batter of the Millennium Baseball Club. All Millennium sport fans know her face. She's a popular player who causes a tremendous uproar when she steps up to the plate. Ah, it's a bit embarrassing here to said so plainly. Although she caused a different sort of uproar on our Academy forums last season. Well, my batting average was a bit low last season, but after my special winter training, I'll definitely lead the league in hits. Training when it's this cold out, that's some dedication. It's difficult to comprehend, sporty students. Alright, anyways, what brings Veritas into my neck of the woods? We rarely see you out of your club room. We're camping in the Higashi Alps to watch the first sunrise of the year. And Kotama had some business to take care of in this forest. You weren't up to something out here, were ya? No, not at all. No. I was just recording the sound of nature to test the recording device Dun. I knew it. I thought one of you might crash my game. There it is. That's my favorite when the game crashes and like in the middle of a story event, you have to just like go all the way up from the very beginning. That sucks ass. Hmm.
時間通りね、先生。これは今日のスケジュールよ。目を通しておいてちょうだい。こんな時期にキャンプだなんて。
fundamentals. We couldn't have been that far off from where the battle starts. No, not at all. Oh, there we go. Give me that recording device. You're not here to invade Sensei's privacy while we're camping. This is my chance to make a new recording of you with the winter mountains as a background. A new audio recording? I think I'm hearing something pretty scary. Well, ending the year by camping out and watching the first sunrise of the new year with your club members is a wonderful idea. I hope you all have a wonderful chance to enjoy this beautiful nature scenery. Asami Imai, that's the one for Sumir, that's it. I can already enjoy nature by looking out a window. With my stereophonic speakers, I can hear everything I would if I were actually out in the wilderness. I can already watch a beautiful simulated sunrise on my PC, so why bother coming out here? This feels like an after-school special where they talk about like the beauty of nature or something. If there are things you can only enjoy outdoors, like basking in the warmth of Christmas Day and climbing a mountain in the cold morning air. We can totally replicate that indoors. Just crank up the clubroom AC, slip under a heated blanket, and turn on a nature documentary. You'll be totally immersed. And then you can even enjoy a warm cuppa of noodles. That's different from what I said. Completely. Sure, maybe you can stream videos of hard-to-reach places nowadays, thanks to the internet. You don't even need to adjust your chair when you can watch the sunset over and over again with a swipe of your finger. But I don't think you can understand what it's like to see the sun rise from a mountain peak until you experience it for yourself. Why not? It's the same images, they're just viewed in a different place. No streamed video in an air-conditioned room could possibly capture the journey you take to reach such a destination. It's just like exercising. Any reward or experience you gain without hardship is lost as quickly as it comes. In a game, it'd be like defeating enemies with cheat codes instead of leveling up. When you put it like that, maybe you got a point. But I don't want to sweat all day just for a momentary view. There are no reasons to endure hardships outdoors when there are plenty of things to enjoy indoors. What's that? Oh yeah, it's like that SpongeBob bit. Oh, I don't want to go outside. You can't sing the outside song. You can sing the indoors song though. And he just goes like, indoors, indoors, indoors. Sure, there's plenty of fun things to do indoors without nearly as much hassle. But sometimes choosing the slow path instead of what's most convenient helps you grow even more. Which reminds me, what do you think with starting light with cardio fundamentals instead of devoting our special training to weightlifting, Ray? Oh, Sumir, your cardio training isn't light at all. What do you mean? They're fighting. Well, I'm glad that the Athletic Training Club is able to train out here, but is it really okay to be making so much noise? Quite a few bears make their home here. If we wake one up from its hibernation... Roar. Oh, there's one now. Hello, Mr. Bear. Ah. Ugh. Ah. Ferocious. It's a bear. I said we were running into a bear if he kept screaming in a damn forest. Oh, what a perfect opportunity. Ray, treat that bear like a baseman. It's time to practice your base stealing. Run from the basement as quickly as possible so you don't get tagged out. That makes sense. Getting tagged by a bear means you get out forever. This is not the time for jokes. Now, Ray, time to steal home. Focus like your life depends on it. No, like it's a championship game. But this doesn't have anything to do with baseball at all. But this has nothing to do with baseball. Oh, so Chihiro is a special student. Did they just not decide to give her an alt for this? That's so weird. This is like Pajamas Koyuki situation all over again. Oh, that's right. These stages are like so long. Inflict confusion for 9 seconds. What the fuck? No, but it's when you play this mission, you'll do like, because in order to complete all the challenges for these missions, you have to do what is it? You have to complete the mission in under a certain amount of time. And since it takes the girls so long to just walk in between areas, it is such a Herculean task to get. I think it's under 95 seconds. 95 seconds sounds like a lot, but they spend like almost 15 walking from zone to zone. Oh, but you guys are gone longer than I expected. How long did it take to find her? Oh, waiting below by the tent was boring. Huh? Why are you all breathing so heavily? Did you race back to camp? Well, we did race in a sense, but the details would seem pretty weird. We ran into Sumire in the forest. She's on a special training trip. Ah. Is that all you needed to hear? No, sorry, I just got a rough idea what happened as soon as I heard Sumire's name. I'm not sure what you're thinking, but we weren't chased by her. We were simply discussing our camping trip with her and a new member of the athletics training club, when a giant bear came out of nowhere. A bear? Is that okay if it attacks the campsite? Don't worry, it's gone now. The athletics training club baited it away and allowed us to escape. But we should stay on the hiking trail from now on. We might run into other beasts. Anyway, it looked like the athletics training club was intended to keep training despite all that. Well, I think they shouted something about relocating to a different training ground, while they ran away at least. I heard one of them say that they can't waste a single second if they're going to fulfill their potential before the next season. Perhaps Ray is more passionate about baseball than I thought. Maybe we can look forward to Millennium Baseball Club's performance next year. And that's a bit different from what we saw. Oh, I can't take it anymore. You said you would teach me how to hit more homers, not train me to escape bears. This doesn't have anything to do with basketball. I quit. If you wish to quit the athletics training club, when we get back, I won't stand in your way. But once special training begins, I can't let you go until it's complete. Ending our exercise without cooling down can cause muscle strain and blood pooling. Regardless of whether you join the athletics training club or not, as the safety manager of the Millennium Fitness Center, I cannot allow you to use dangerous exercise techniques. You think you can stop me? I'll force my way past you if you think you can stand between me and home plate. That's the spirit, Ray. Ah! Coach Bear led our speed training until now. So I'll handle your strength training. This exercise won't stop, even if you cry. Oh no! I hate the athletics training club! Oh no, Ray, in immense terror and trauma. Well, what should we do now? It's only 4 p.m. It's that early, even with everything that's happened. It feels like time flows slowly when I'm outside. Yeah, it only takes 2 or 3 rounds of video games for a day to pass in the club room. Is that what they call the theory of special relativity? That's not the theory you'd use in this situation. Well, our next course of action is clear. It's time to start preparing for dinner. If it's 4 o'clock in the middle of winter, it's probably going to start getting ready to be dark. And they're in the mountains, so it happens even faster. Already? It's only been 3 hours since lunch. Vice President, don't tell me you've started eating more recently. I'm not rushing because I'm hungry. Cooking outdoors lacks the convenience of cooking in a kitchen. We need to start a fire, get ingredients, and make sure we have a way to keep our food waste away from animals. We better start now if you want to eat before the sun sets. In fact, I'm worried that we're starting too late as it is with how clumsy you are all with cooking utensils. Oh, alright, just wash and cut the vegetables, right? That's easy, we just gotta get serious. We also only brought common vegetables like potato and onion. With the entire party focusing on it, we'll beat this boss in no time. I'm glad you're enthusiastic about it at least. Here, wash them vegetables, peel and cut into bitses. In the meantime, I'm gonna start a fire on the other side of the camp. And leave it to us. We got it, bitch. Gotta sneak at the beaver. About an hour later, so it's already 5 now. There you go. It's nice and dark. It's 5 o'clock in the mountains. Oh. Ooh-wah. Look at her. She's all tired. She's exhausted. Are you all right, Mackie? Is your hand okay? Well, I didn't get hurt, luckily. But what's with this carrot? I pressed really hard and it didn't even budge. Just how solid is the core if a knife won't cut through? Camping knives generally aren't as sharp as kitchen knives. Different types of knives need different techniques. I'll cut the carrots if you want to peel, so here, watch me. Alright, I'll switch places with you, Sensei. How's it going over there, Katama? Are you done peeling the potatoes? No, I just finished my 3rd one. Cutting thin slices off a potato is harder than I thought. My wrist already feels sore and I can't put any power in my knife. On top of that, there's no warm water nearby. Washing vegetables in a cold stream is making my hands numb. Do you think I'll get frostbite if I keep dipping my fingers in this water? You will. Chihiro is right. This is taking forever. Do we really have to do all this to make our own dinner? Oh no, they're getting frustrated by the lack of conveniences. Have you finished preparing said vegetables? No. But with a bit more time and budget. Budget? Chihiro, you didn't bring any instant cup ramen or retort curry by chance? I brought some in case of an emergency. Why? Let's eat that then. Let's go eat it. There's no internet at this campsite. We can't order any food, so everything is so inconvenient. Can't we just make it easy with dinner at least? No. It's not healthy for you to eat so much instant food. Why would you want to eat more after coming all the way out here? Oh. We're camping here to break the rut the club is in and spend some more time living healthily. So even if it's a pain, let's eat a proper meal today, okay? I'll help prepare the remaining ingredients. You got that? A proper meal is well and good, but aren't we limited in what we can make outdoors? This girl's as dumb as a sack of hammers. What the fuck is wrong with her? Imagine a nice plate of curry rice or fried rice. I'm sure I'll be singing a different tune once we're done cooking. I prepared something special before we left. We're celebrating this trip properly. What could it be? Chihiro, what you got for us? Something special? Dun dun dun. Campground number 2 information center. They always have such like chicken hot pot for the soul. I haven't heard of those books in like forever. Like my mom had those when I was growing up. It was always like chicken soup for the soul, chicken soup for like the recovering person or whatever. I've never read a single one of those books, but I always saw copies of them at like Goodwill, and like my mom had copies. I go to my grandma's house, they're there too. It's like I guess self-help books really had like a big renaissance in the early 2000s, I guess, because I haven't heard a lot of them in the first place. I think the only self-help book that I actually really enjoyed, and it actually made a difference in my life, was what is it? It's how to win friends and influence others. That is like probably the single best book I've ever read, and it's not because it's like entertaining. It's a very good way. It's a very good book to get in a mode of thinking, which is it's really great. I think that book when I got it, it was like the 60th anniversary. It's really good. I think it's sold like it's on its like 14th or 15th revision. It's just a really good book in general. I could honestly recommend it to anybody who wants to like better themselves in like a business setting or like at work, or wants to advance themselves to make other friends and find like relationships. But now they're cooking their food. Shihiro, were you cooking something while we were preparing the veggies? Just the broth. Broth always takes time to get ready. Oh, let me see it. There's only seaweed and dried mushrooms in there. Didn't we also bring chicken with us? Wait a little longer. If we start the meat too soon, it'll just dissolve. While the broth finishes simmering, let's cut the chicken into bite-sized pieces and thread it onto them skewers. Then we'll sear it over charcoals until the exterior is crispy. Isn't that fire a bit too strong? It'll burn the meat at this rate. Hold your skewer like this. The goal is to lightly sear the skin. We'll melt the fat from the skin and add to the pot to give a broth a rich, oily flavor. Once that's ready, we'll boil the prepared vegetables and mushrooms for a while. There are a few things better than sharing a hot pot, because it's certainly been a while since I've had mizutake. Ah, exactly, Sensei. I thought mizutake would be perfect for our trip. Mizutake? It's a regional hot pit dish generally made with chicken and different types of vegetables. I first tried it when I visited a communication carrier in the DU for a security consultation. It was more appetizing than I expected, so now I cook it for myself from time to time. Hot pot is much more suited for camping in cold weather than curry or stew in my opinion. It looks like a plain dish made with simple ingredients. But it smells really good. I think I found a 0-day exploit for my stomach. It's so corny, I love it. Ah, the chicken appears to be ready. Shall we dig in? Da, 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 da. Wow, look at all that. That looks great. It's been a few months since I went and had hot pot in the first place. I think the last time I went was with my sister's birthday. That's it. That was that was a while back, earlier this year. Now start with the broth, then try it with some meat. Ah, so warm. Perhaps it's the chill in the air, but the broth feels especially rich. The taste of the broth pairs so well with the chicken. It's so good. The flavor warms even my heart. Oh, I'm glad everybody's enjoying that. I was worried it wouldn't turn out well, since this is my first time cooking a meal outdoors. It tastes even better than the food of the Academy's restaurants. They say hunger is the best seasoning. We've worked up a real appetite after spending the day outdoors. Now, let's try the shrooms, carrot, and tofu. Oh, look at that, Kotama. Did you cut this lumpy little bastard? No, my carrot pieces aren't lumpy. I tried to cut them in the cute star shapes. The weird shape doesn't take away from the delicious flavor. I can really taste how the veggie soaked in the chicken broth. I can feel the happiness spreading throughout my body. It's wonderful. Huh? Are we done already? There's only broth in the pot now. Oh, I've eaten enough, but I feel like I'm missing something. Hey, don't worry about it. We still got one last ingredient. There's something left to cook. Haven't we added all the meat and veggies now? When you're finished cooking the big ingredients, you have to conclude the meal with udon. Oh, you're making udon with the Mizutaki broth. Precisely. After all, today is the last day of the year. It would be a shame to let the evening pass without some toshikoshi soba, don't you think? One of the deciding factors in choosing hot pot was how we could have New Year's udon at the end of the meal. Now that I think about it, I didn't have toshikoshi soba yet last year. That's a fun thing to say. Toshikoshi soba. We're in no position to cook something like this last year, given the dire situation we found ourselves in. Well, yeah, how could we have cooked something to eat when we were fighting the battle of a lifetime on the Eastern Plains? Our club never changes. The udon is ready. Let's eat it before it gets soggy. Oh, it's great. Wow, I never expected to eat a delicacy like this in the wilderness. I found what I was missing. You gotta end the hot pit with some udon. Please remember to wash your dishes right away once you're done with your udon. If we leave food waste around the camp, it will attract wild animals looking for something to eat. I suppose there's no time to slack, even after a meal. I wish I could freeze this moment in time. Never. Then we'd spend eternity at a campsite without an internet connection. Just one moment in time. The members of Veritas and I basked in the afterglow of our hot pot udon on the last day of the year. And the answer is so much more clear. Well, there's 3 missions left. I mean, it's like, there's got to be something more for this. It feels pretty conclusive at this point. Like they almost ran out of stuff to do. Later, as we were sleeping by the campfire, oh, what could it be? Sensei, where are you? They've gone missing. Ah, I see you're still up. Hey, Hare, you still awake? I thought you went to bed. I thought I'd fall asleep immediately after putting the dishes away, but I can't seem to manage it. Mackie was complaining about how she couldn't fall asleep without all her pillows, but she passed out as soon as she lay down. Maybe walking around all day wore her out. Of course it would. Is anyone else awake right now? Chihiro said we have to get up before dawn tomorrow, but I think someone else is listening in right now. Oops. Kotama, you want to come out here and talk with us? I didn't expect you to catch me. Kotama, how long were you hiding there? I've been awake for a while now. I hid here thinking I could pretend I was a recording device picking up Sensei and Hare's private conversation. What were you expecting? It's a bit late for coffee. Do you want some cocoa? Because it's cold, so I'll get some cocoa for all of us. That sounds nice. Thank you very much. Something about heating it over a campfire on a cold night made this cocoa taste sweeter than usual. Soothing a weary body with sugar is a special joy. Yes, there were so many things going on today. Did you like camping with everybody? If I had to summarize my thoughts in one sentence, it's mid. It's unpleasant. Tell me how you really feel. Struggling to meet basic needs outdoors is pretty uncomfortable. It's freezing, the chairs have no cushions, and we have no internet or electronic equipment. I haven't had a single energy drink today either. Oh, but the hot pot we had for dinner was delicious. Yeah, it was really great, but considering all the work that went into cooking and cleaning up, I'm not sure a delicious hot pot is worth all that trouble. Veritas pursues truth, not good culinary experiences. Well, I see your point. I just suppose we all have different tastes for the most part. But, and it's a big but even, camping isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Without the distractions of the club room, I can focus more on the present, which is something I usually don't do. There are no fireworks to bring in the new year, and no cheering crowds lining the streets, but being engulfed by the near total silence of these mountains is letting me look back on the year with fresh eyes. It's almost time for a fresh start. There's something peaceful about ringing in the new year without a countdown or bells. Happy New Year, Sensei! Here's to another great year together. Happy New Year, everybody. I can really appreciate this new year in the middle of July. Oh, we should head in, Sensei. We should get some sleep if we want to see the sunrise tomorrow. I hope you all have a good night, Sensei. Sleep well, I'll see you in the morning. Somebody touch my spaghetti. I dozed by the campfire for the rest of the night, finally falling asleep as the last of the embers died. Oh, Dark Souls. Oh, dude, was that a bonfire reference? Fucking epic, bro. Oh my god, unbelievable. Yeah. Mackie, it's time to wake up. Wake up, samurai. We've got some work to do. We're supposed to watch the first sunrise of the year together, remember? Oh, give me a few more minutes, please. If we don't leave soon, we're going to risk missing the sunrise. Come on, get up, get your shit together for the climb, and the morning air is chilly, so don't forget to dress warmly. All right. Ah, good morning, Mackie. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Today really is the first day of the new year, isn't it? I usually stay up all night on New Year's Eve and go to bed after the sun rises, so it's kind of weird to wake up now. Though, now that I think about it, I stay up almost every night. You're awake too, Mackie. Good morning, Sensei. Good morning, you two. Oh my goodness, I'm so sleepy. These times like these call for a high caffeine energy drink. She says like she's a fucking alcoholic. It's like, oh man, it's a little tough out here. I might need a beer to help take the edge off or something. We don't have energy drinks, but here's some strong coffee for you. Remember to bring a bar of chocolate or some trail mix with you, even if you aren't hungry right now. Energy is important for a morning hike. And if you feel unwell, tell me your sensei immediately, okay? Yes, ma'am. Shake a leg, baby. We got places to be. After a quick gear change, we begin our hike to the summit. Oh, my stamina is depleted already. So tired. Hey, how far are we from the top? We're halfway up. Hang in there, everybody. The weather's a little concerning, though. If these clouds don't clear, we might not be able to see the sunrise, even from the peak. Why is that bush shaking? It can't possibly be that bear from yesterday, right? Aye. No, it's almost bad. It's almost as bad as a bear. It's Sumir and Ray. Oh, Veritas again. And Trainer. Ah, Sumir, hello. Hello, Mackie. I didn't expect to run into you again. Happy New Year, everybody. And Happy New Year to you, Sumir. Did you sleep well? No. Perhaps it's the excitement of having our first outdoor training trip in a long time, but I had a hard time falling asleep. That's why I decided to go on a hike to loosen up a bit. Yesterday's light exercise left me with plenty of energy to burn. That wasn't light at all. As if the bear wasn't bad enough, we sprinted up a dry creek bed instead of a regular trail multiple times. Just how athletic are you, Sumir? Haha, the body is only as strong as the spirit allows it to be. If you keep training with me, I wouldn't be surprised if you set a record for consecutive home runs. Back-to-back homers, huh? The roar of the crowd carrying me across home plate like a magnificent wave. Then it can't be helped. But I'm glad to see you're all up and hiking so early. Could it be that you've made a New Year's resolution to make an exercise a hobby too? Exercise ranks rather low on my hobby tier list. But the Vice President's idea to watch the first sunrise of the year has been better than I expected. That's right. You wanted to watch the sunrise from the mountaintop. Sorry, but you may want to head back this time. But why? It's hard to see this early, but that cloud cover is pretty thick. It's unlikely that you'll be able to see much of the sunrise when it's overcast like this. I'd hate for you to ascend all the way to the peak, only to have your hopes plummet off a cliff. If Yuka wanted Koyuki to self-reflect, she should have just sent her to Sumir for some light training. Koyuki would finally change at that point. She'd be ground into dust. But the forecast said it's supposed to be sunny. What are you looking at, Chihiro? Did you look that up on your phone? Are you looking at Channel 8 weather news or something? Oh, what should we do? What do you guys think? I know I pushed us to come out here, but there's no point in forcing our way to the top if our weather isn't cooperating. I want to continue. Yeah, I thought you want to head back. What? You actually want to keep going? Well, I'm outside for the first time in a while after all. I might as well make the most of it. We've come this far. It would be a shame to turn back in defeat before reaching the summit. Grinding in real life is always way worse than in a game, but you can't throw your save file away before a boss fight. But we're still only halfway to the top. Don't you hate hard work with no payoff? Oh yeah, I fucking do. But it would be a shame to reach the mountaintop and miss the sunrise. But I can see plenty of sunrises from my monitors in the club room. The only experience we can't replicate is climbing the mountain together. Am I dreaming? At this rate, we'll reach the top and see the New Year's sunrise coming up in the west. That's a great attitude. It's often overlooked, but the true value of training isn't sculpting a great body. It's the discipline instilled by the exercises themselves. Similarly, the best part of climbing a mountain lies in what it teaches you about yourself, not the view from the summit. Damn, they're really hitting us with the, it's not the destination, it's the journey. I'm inspired by your spirit, Veritas. The Athletics Training Club will accompany you on your journey to the top. Ray, it is time to sprint to the summit. Hold the fuck on. You said we were only going to train partway up the mountain today, not all the way to the top. I lied. Wait, please. Off they go. Well, let's work hard and reach the peak together, shall we? Sunrise is just around the corner. They'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. The little Veritas that could. I wonder how Himari's whatchamacallit, her wheelchair would do out here in the wilderness. She probably has like an all-terrain model or something. Ah, we made it. This is the summit of Mount Higashidake. Whoa, it's windy. It feels even colder now that we're standing on an exposed peak. Have the clouds cleared at all? It's hard to tell in the dark. Well, I'm not sure, but... Ah, the sky is starting to lighten. Is the sun finally rising? It's the sunrise. Sunrise.jpg stretched very hard against my screen. Oh, it's beautiful. It's painting the sky with the light of a million home run fireworks. I've seen recordings of sunrises, but it's completely different in person. It's much more vibrant and brilliant and so much warmer. There we go. That's the full resolution picture. Having your hard work rewarded with a view like this is an inspiration like no other. Are you glad you came to see it in person? Yeah, it was worth it. When you first suggested camping out to watch the sunrise, it seemed like a waste of time, but I understand now. Well, I'm very grateful you think so. There are so many things in life that you can't really understand until you experience them yourself. That sound. Ray, are you perhaps hungry? That's, well, I can't help it. We've been doing cardio since the early hours of the morning. Of course I'm hungry. Well, why don't we go back to camp and eat breakfast together? I packed some bread for a quick meal. There's plenty of jam and butter to go around, too. I would think Sumir, of all people, would start bitching about carbs or something. But in a case like this, they probably need it. Oh, I'll make a bread to canvas for my jam and butter masterpiece. A slice of buttered bread is enough for me. I'd just rather have a cup of coffee. Or two. Add in a protein shake and we've got ourselves a pretty good breakfast. Oh yeah, everybody can make breakfast how they want when they get back to camp. Mr. Kyle, please help me out. Oh, okay. I guess they just got to shoehorn the battle in there. So I guess when they, on the way back to camp, they are attacked by animals. Well, this has certainly been a very cute event, even if it is kind of shitty. I mean, it's a nice little comfy sort of event. Like, aha, they're just being crazy, I guess. Grants 5 sweet potatoes to the user. What? Wow, even her towel is back to the home. I hope they at least acknowledge they had a battle in there. What's all that racket? The campsite filled with tents? The campsite filled with tents while you were climbing the mountain. Is camping the first fad of the new year? I wonder. Hello and welcome to the Kronos channel. I'm Kazamaki Mai, host of the new investigative series, Walking Through History. We're reporting live from the Higashi Alps to bring you the latest on the new discovery that's rocking the scientific community. Word of the discovery blazed across social media like wildfire, and even though it's New Year's Day, this campground is packed with people eager to find out more. There's no telling how our understanding of Kivodos itself will change. Oh, hold on a moment, that face! Attention viewers, Kivodo's biggest celebrity, Mr. Sensei himself, has been caught on camera at the site of the discovery. We're going live with the Sensei of Chalet to bring you an official statement of these monumentous events. Hello, 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 Sensei. You're live on the Kronos channel. Happy New Year, Mai. Can you imagine that I get a scoop like this on the very first day of the year? Well, I mean, we're so lucky to run into you today. More importantly, seeing that you're here now, Sensei, is Chalet prepared to confirm the rumors swirling around about this new discovery? Chalet has no comment at this time. Oh, playing dumb, Sensei? You must be here to investigate the ancient mural some hiking students discovered on the walls of a natural cavern here in the Higashi Alps. Not even Chalet can deny the incredible attention it's garnered on social media. Yes, I of course named myself Hardcorn. It's like I do with everything in here. When Arona says like Hardcorn Sensei, I'm like that's the ticket right there. That's what we play the game for. I'm very impressed that Arona's, like the AI they made for her, is able to pronounce it. Besides, I'm not going to use my real name for this sort of stuff. Unusually for cave paintings, which experts say typically depict imagery related to hunting and gathering, this mural appears to show an array of modern artifacts, like a giant tower and mechanical parts. Oh no. On top of that, it's been reported that the crowning feature of the mural is a terrifying monster lurking at the top of the tower. The students who discovered the mural threw the DU into an uproar when they reached the holiday crowds and began proclaiming that they had discovered a prophecy of the apocalypse. So, Sensei, can Chalet protect our viewers from this imminent danger? What steps are you taking to ensure that Kivodos will survive? Mackie. Well, it's not my fault. Well, I am the one who drew it, but I believe I asked you to clean up the mural before we left the cave yesterday. Was I wrong? But I was so busy helping you look for Kotama that I forgot. Besides, isn't it kind of cool that my art has such a tremendous impact? Show a little remorse, bitch. Come on. There you go. It's a Blue Archive classic. Unwelcome School. The panic was eventually quelled when Mackie and I gave an exclusive interview explaining the origins of the mural, even if rumors of a cover-up lingered for months afterwards. Honestly terrible. How are they suppressing such history? And finally, oh nice, we got 69 AP left. Short-lived resolution. And we finish things up. It's been 1 week after New Year's Day. We're back in the Veritas Club room. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Hang in there, hair. You almost have it. Just a bit more. You're about to set a new club record. I did it. Amazing. It was your first try, but you added a whole 10 kilograms from the previous record. I thought that I had improved a fair amount, but I still have a long way to go to keep up with you, Hair. Oh, it's embarrassing when you put it like that. Still, I suppose I've been training rigorously lately. If it's an exercise that requires strength, I can manage it without too much difficulty. Good. Then are we ready to start training stamina? Hello. Good day, Chihiro. It's been a while, Vice President. I don't think we've seen you in the club room since the New Year sunrise. Have you been busy? Quite. A few firms have been booking security consultations with the start of the new year. My voice is a little hoarse from introducing myself and saying Happy New Year so often. It's not like I've been yelling or anything. Hey, you ain't pushing yourself too hard now, right? There will always be more work, but once you lose your health, you can't get it back. Why not take it easy next week? Alright, rest is surely important. I'll try to take a break once things slow down, but for now I'll just thank you for your concern. So what's been up the last week? I heard your voice as I approached the club room. Are you putting together some sort of workout routine? After a whole year spent inside the club room, it's nice to see you creating an exercise itinerary. It makes me feel like the camping trip paid off. Oh no. Well, actually, it's a workout plan, but I was planning a training campaign in Fitness Simulator. What? Oh, you might not know about Fitness Simulator, just released. Fitness Simulator is a game where you play as an aspiring athlete training their various physical abilities. It has a heartwarming story of fighting to overcome your problems, so it's a huge hit right now. However, there's a cap on the number of stats that can be developed on the first playthrough. So it takes a lot of time and repeated campaigns to max out the character stats. Then, the strength and stamina exercises you were talking about weren't related to real-world exercises, but to a character in a video game. Yes, that's right! Man, you're so smart, Chihiro. Now, just out of curiosity, when was the last time you went outside the club room? Yesterday, the day before? Well, it's certainly been a lot longer than that. We've been in here since we got back from clamping. It takes at least 3 days to play through all the Fitness Simulator's training modes, so it couldn't be helped. And your plans for next week? Boom Eternal comes out next week. It's a reboot of the Class and Action game series, Boom! As members of Veritas, we're going on a quest for truth. We cannot afford to miss out on reviewing the hottest new games in Kavodos. They play more games than Game Development Department does. Now, by the way, I heard Frenzy Max is giving out promo cans today. Buy a raffle if you post and verify your Boom Eternal gameplay on social media. This could be our chance to set a new speedrunning record before most students have a chance to finish the game. How about it, Chihiro? This game comes out at midnight, so we'll play straight through to dawn. It's not even that long of a game either. I think I actually remember playing them. We have a full playthrough of the 2016 Doom on here. Can you believe that's about to turn 10 years old too? We just got the 3rd game in the series in the last year. I see that I need to give you another strong lesson on healthy living. Oh, please, just this once, have mercy. Oh, how adorable. Cyber New Year March. Congratulations. The girls made it. They managed to survive. I did it, Colonel. We managed to avoid drowning. Shiganyo Sensei. Daily use 2200 AP? God, that's nuts. Attended a club. Oh, that's right. I'm not involved in a club right now. Hold lessons. So it lasts about a week, which is fine. So let's go buy a couple of these. Let's do about 3 today. That sounds good. Well, let's start off with 3. So let's go on a meetup. You can set a meeting with a student with a Valentine's Day outing pass. Oh, cool. You can, oh wow, you can do it with like all kinds of people then. Because I was wondering, like, can I have, is it with people that I have or people that I don't have? So it's like, looks like they have the student council with Aoi, Aroma, Ayumu, of course, Foobs, Haruka-san, Ifumi. I wonder if there's more people. Minori. There's Momokov, Treasury, Noah, of course. Oh, Rin. We'll probably have to do something for Rin as well. Oh, Sora. We can do that for Sora. That's cool. You barely have any way to... Miku and Railgun are not included. That sucks. Because it's like... I can only imagine it's like, oh, I managed to roll for Miku or the girl from Railgun. It's like, and you aren't able to get them. Momo scheduler. Well, let's first start off with the lovely Miss Rio herself. Would you like to schedule a meetup with the Miss Rio? Yes, please. I gotta send it to one of her burner phones. Well, Sensei, what was Valentine's Day in the first place? You're asking in past tense. How profound. I believe it is true that it began as a holiday of celebration. It was a day that originated from the combination of tales of at least 3 religious saints. There is also an ancient lyric poem that states that February 14th is the day that all birds fly to search their mates. But nowadays its meaning has deteriorated to business schemes from pastry companies. And apparently, it used to be a day where you were socially obligated to give chocolates to not only your significant other, but also to family, friends, neighbors, and colleagues, a ploy to increase sales. Well, the thing is, it's also... Well, Rio, do you like feeling appreciated every once in a while? I think you do. After all, that would naturally increase the amount of chocolate an individual would purchase by multitudes. Eventually, its meaning and the scope were essentially organized into what it is today. I see. Anyways, logically thinking, I never felt the need to celebrate such an intentionally planned holiday. Until now. Since it was irrationality in its truest form. Yes, highly irrational. And why did I go out of my way to call you to my hideout and discuss this? Lately, I've been reconsidering the things I had dismissed as rational. I thought that perhaps I have simply misunderstood their rationale. After all, once existence is established, it inherently holds reason. So I am determined to try the things I previously dismissed, one by one. And also I thought that, in a way, you're also at fault for causing me to think this way. So you're going to test it on me first, huh? Right! You reap what you sow, Sensei. It's better to think of it that way. I'll continue the previous topic. I've been studying a case of past Valentine's Days. And it's a mess. I was not wrong in thinking it was the definition of irrationality. There is no consistency at all, nor a significant statistical value. Some subjects say that the chocolate should be handmade. Others insist that an individual could never beat the power of food engineering, so luxurious off-the-shelf products are the answer. There are even others who strive to convey an ironic specialness by choosing the most ordinary chocolate they can. I've also heard that you should paint your body with chocolate and tie a ribbon around yourself. Last one is an absolute fucking yes! Is that so? Well, I see. Anyways, what I deducted from my studies is that this holiday is an absolute mess with no standardization whatsoever. So I tried to come to a reasonable conclusion that I could accept. First, I decided to put luxurious off-the-shelf products out of the question. In the end, they're pre-made, and there are some areas where making compromises are inevitable. But at the same time, I do admit that it's difficult for an individual to compete with the results of commercialized food engineering. So, I decided to upon the following approach. Chocolate is a food product made by combining cocoa mass, dairy products, sugar, and other spices that companies keep secret. Of course, the ingredient that plays the biggest role in chocolate's quality is the cacao itself. With that in mind, I first prepared cacao beans from the Cirolo variety, which takes about 5% of total production. With the fermenting, roasting, grinding, pressing, mixing, and coagulating process, I deduced the recipe by reverse engineering the majority of the luxurious chocolates on the market. Then I completed it by integrating the overall process with a chocolate avant-garde that I designed myself and made. And the shape of the chocolate is another thing that I believe to be important. I thought I should express something about myself with that part. Something that allowed me to be who I am now. And in a way, what would it mean to hand you something that expresses and describes me? And this is the result of that labor. My child. The Millennium Chocolate. Isn't this the Millennium album? It's the emblem. Correct. I'm sure I wouldn't be who I am now without Millennium Science School. I gave much thought on how I would be as a person had I enrolled in another academy. Gehenna, Trinity, Yakyako, Red Winter, Shanghai Jing, Highlander, Wild Hunt, Odyssey, oh shit, getting them Limbus references, and countless other academies. I'm sure there is a version of me as a student in each and every academy. But if it wasn't for Millennium, the Rio of now would not be here. So this, in a way, is the me of right now. I thought that if I presented you with chocolate, it shouldn't be in any other form than this. It was my rational choice after delivering and deriving every variable and possibility logically. The Rio smile. It's strange. What is? I was sure I produced a logical result with rational decisions. Although I'm the one who came up with the chocolate production process, I left it fully to chocolate avant-garde. And? Sensei, if every part of the process involved logic and rationality, meaning if emotion was completely left out, then there shouldn't be room for any emotion, right? Well, that's certainly one way of looking at it, Rio. Yes, right. However, somehow, right now, I'm very embarrassed. Isn't it strange, Sensei? No matter how many times I reviewed it, I created the process without leaving any room for that particular element. Yet that element ended up taking the place of the finished product. Isn't this making something out of nothing? Called alchemy, baby. If this was something that happened inside a particle accelerator, I could understand it. But making chocolate is an event that happens in the tangible realm, no matter how you look at it, no? Could I have missed something again? Let's see. Regardless, I am grateful for your feelings, Rio. What did you do to me, Sensei? Hearing that made me feel twice, no, 10 times more embarrassed. Just what kind of a person am I to you? Once again, Rio, I appreciate the chocolate. Duh. Fine. If that's what you think, thank you as well, Sensei. She talks like Carl Sagan. That's my goat right there. They give you 5 Alephs. Holy fuck. That's so sweet. That's why you're the best, Rio. That's why you're the goat. Next up, Haruka. That's why she's the best. Love you, Miss Rio. Oh, dude, wow. They already start off Haruka's Valentine's Day event with a fucking Jethro Tull reference. Sitting on a park bench, dun, dun, dun. Little Harukas walk by with bad intents. Do 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 do. Hey Haruka Lung. Do 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 do. She came as quickly as she could. Were you waiting long? Oh no, I couldn't believe I wasted your precious time. Oh, I don't know what to say. Should I commit seppuku? Would that wash away my shame? Don't worry about it. Oh, well, if you say so. There's something I want to ask you. If it's all right with you, I mean. I don't want to be rude. Valentine's Day? I mean, I know what that is. Was I late because I was preparing something for the occasion? Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, you got me. Damn it. Wait. How did you know that? And you messaged me first. Play along before Haruka takes it to the extreme. Gotta stop Haruka from planning yet another bomb. Sensei? Oh, right. Chocolate. I brought some with me. I've been keeping it close to me ever since I got it. Let me just... 99% cacao dark chocolate. Bitter as hell, but really good for you. Here, to be honest, I don't know a lot about chocolate, so I wasn't sure about what kind to give you. I got the most expensive one that I could afford with my measly salary. Not the kind that I bought... Not that the kind I bought needed to mean anything special to you. Well, I mean, it probably turned to trash the second someone like me touched it. I shouldn't have assumed that you would accept it. But I asked you here because I did want it. What? You were looking forward to me giving you chocolate? Really? That's not... Well, I ain't calling you a liar, but... Well, it's just hard to believe that you want chocolate from someone like me. Oh, what do I do now? You're nicer to me than I could ever deserve. Oh, what do I do to repay you? Smile, but that can't be enough. Oh, like this? Oh, that's my goat right there. Oh, Haruka, you're so cute. Oh, okay. That's enough smiling for one day. Thank you, Haruka. Sensei. Thank you, Sensei. I sent Haruka on her merry way and struggled as I ate the 99% cacao dark chocolate by myself. It's like eating a brick. Ooh. Wow, Haruka's is really short. Though I bet is like, since Haruka's obviously a day one character, they only have it for they made him short and sweet for those because Rio's took some time. Yeah, that's probably for sure. It's like knowing Haruka, she probably grew it herself at that point. Junko, junkie herself. Let's see. Next up, Kisaki. All five senses. Kisaki, what are you doing, girl? The winds of outsiders have at last begun to blow through Shanghai Jing. As president and as a student, I didn't think it fit simply to allow it to pass. Therefore, I thought it prudent to at least serve you a cup of tea. In that case, thank you, Kisaki. I believe the duty of expressing gratitude falls on me. Allow me to brew you a cup of tea, then. Huh. Isn't this scent... Well, what do you think, Sensei? It should be an aroma you're familiar with, in a way. Exactly. It's the smell of chocolate. When it comes to tea, you are meant to appreciate its color with your eyes first, then the smell, the aroma, with your nose. And finally, enjoy the taste with your mouth. And the tea I specially brewed this time is called Cacao Nibs tea. Cacao nibs? Mm-hmm. They're created from dried and processed cacao bean seeds. From a certain perspective, these could be considered the most primitive form of chocolate. While the aroma is chocolatey, the flavor itself is entirely different. What do you think? This reminds me of the, I forget what my mom called it. Like when I went to the Philippines, they have this sweet rice and chocolate thing you eat in the morning. And that was fantastic. I almost wish it's like, because it's made with like naturally made. The thing is, like the hotel we stayed at and most places we went to, but this hotel, they buy the chocolate from the mountains in the region at a chocolate farm that was grown on the island. And I was like, it was some of the most freshest cacao I've ever had in my entire life. And it's like, there's no way I can go back to eating just like off the shelf stuff. Because it's like, it obviously has preservatives to keep it on the shelf. But it's like, it didn't feel like chalky or bitter. It just tasted really good. I should have brought back, no, I couldn't bring back any chocolate with me, which sucked. Because like, I would have loved to bring back some Philippines chocolate. It's bitter and nutty. It's perfect. I think they call that the brandy. No, it's the liqueur, that's it, for tea. Is that so? It pleases me very much to hear that. After all, today is a day meant for enjoying sweetness until your taste buds protest. At the very least, I hope to serve you a slightly different form of flavor. Well then, Sensei, let's continue to enjoy ourselves. After all, the art of tea is to draw out its intense aroma and flavor from a long, slow brewing process. I quietly enjoyed Cacao Nib's tea with Kisaki. As I drank, my body started to feel both relaxed and energized. How is the tea, Sensei? Did you feel the simultaneous relaxing and energizing effects? Ho-ho! It would certainly be difficult to draw out its benefits with just a cup or two, but cacao seeds are known to be excellent at preventing cardiovascular illnesses. It's also meant to prevent aging and even promote weight loss. Oh, what incredible effects! Another cup, please. Naturally, I will give you as much as you please. However, if you were to visit Shanhaijing more often, I could procure even more for you. Or we could also send this tea to Chalet. I suppose I could even make a personal visit to Chalet and brew you a cup of tea myself. Then, why not use this opportunity to learn more about the art of tea? Anything I do for you would be nice? I believe that's a bad thing about you. What? So you're not aware? I will add another bad trait of yours. You're clueless, Sensei. Oh, don't pout at me like that. Not even I can grant you leniency on this matter. Anyways, I shall take this as your acceptance, and charge Chalet from time to time to inconvenience you, Sensei. Please be modest about it. This once I shall, but I shall seek recompense for the bad things you've done to me. Please, don't look so alarmed. Naturally, I am teasing you. Mostly. In the first place, I, too, pulled a bit of a prank on you as well. What? You know, it really does smell kind of chocolatey in here. Did you not notice? I actually made a small request to the Eastern Alchemy Society to do a bit of special processing to my tea. Did you know, Sensei? Cacao nibs can also improve your blood circulation and provide tonic effects. Of course, those are its base benefits, not the ones I personally added to my cacao nibs tea. Let us return to the topic at hand. You're curious what special quantities I've added to my tea. Well, it's nothing of great spectacle. I requested that whoever drinks it smell like rich chocolate. Suddenly, Kisaki got up and approached me. Well, what do you think, Sensei? It truly does smell of rich chocolate, doesn't it? Well, that's certainly the case, but... I see. It's Valentine's Day. The day you gift chocolate to the person who holds your affections. Can you truly say you enjoyed something without partaking in all 5 senses? The overwhelming smell of rich chocolate from Kisaki overtook my senses. Now then, enjoy as much as you'd like, Sensei. What? Good lord, Kisaki. Good lord, girl. My goodness. See, the thing is, it's like, I did her Momo talks on my time, and I kind of regret that because you can't do past Momos in the first place. And hers are just, that whole thing for us right there, for the Valentine's Day event, that's across 4 Momo talk episodes, which is like, whoa, girl. Big bratty over here. Jesus, Kisaki. All right, we'll do 2 more. So let's see. We'll put that with. Oh, if I had Mika, I'd do Mika's, but I don't have Mika. We'll do Seiya's though. We'll do Seiya and Rin. That'll be it for it. Would you like to schedule a meetup with Seiya? Well, certainly. Booby trap chocolate? But you don't have boobies like that, Seiya. What? Seiya? I heard you were visiting, Sensei. I suppose it's reasonable for me to feel a bit disappointed, seeing as you came all the way out here and didn't see fit to inform me. There's only one way to alleviate this disappointment. I happen to be in my room right now. Well then, I'll be waiting. Wow. Just to note, I'm quite aware that you fulfilled all your other duties. I will not be accepting any excuses, so I recommend that you don't attempt to wander off. So, my goodness. She's asking for it. She's just, you get over here right now. It's very fancy, just like Kisaki's. Ah, you've arrived. There's but one reason for my stubbornness. While I was exhibiting such poor manners on this particular day. And since I'm, of course, very aware that you're a rather busy person, I'm going to get right to my purpose. Chocolate. This is a chocolate from me to you, Sensei. I hope it's to your liking. It's fine if you prefer to simply take it with you. However, considering the occasion, would you mind giving it a small taste here and now? Although it's not homemade, I paid quite the price for it. There's something like a receipt here. Behind the chocolate, there's a place to sign. Huh? A receipt? Aha, yes, it slipped my mind to remove it when I was debating if I should ship it to you or deliver it personally. Oh, my apologies. However, Sensei, since you're the final recipient, may I ask for your signature? I've already made the payment, so you'll be fine in that aspect. Simply consider it as a confirmation from the recipient. Here's a pen. Wait, say, this receipt, isn't it completely blank? Ah, you've caught me. My apologies, Sensei. I lied to you when I said I bought it. I made it myself. The part about shipping was also deceit. That receipt was empty from the beginning. I simply listed what this chocolate would cost you if you accepted it on the receipt. That way, I could write whatever I wished and consider it signed by you afterwards. What? Was it a trap? What are you saying, Sensei? Did I not tell you multiple times? This is my room, and in my room, my word is law. In conclusion, this is your fault for being defenseless after coming all this way to this dangerous place. Then I'll be gratefully taking your permission. It might be a cheap price to pay, but forgive me for the chocolate you ate. By the way, it was also a lie when I told you I would not take up too much of your time. Well then. Would you finish eating the rest of the chocolate in front of me? Afterwards, I finished Seiya's delicious trap in front of her. When Seiya sent me off, she walked me all the way out of her room, saying she wanted to avoid revenge. Oh my goodness, Seiya. Good lord. Jesus, girl. It's crazy. What is with these girls in the powerful positions just saying, yeah, you're I do not respect your rights in any capacity. Slap him on the ass and send him on his way, essentially. Jesus. Where is Rin? There she is. Would you like to schedule a meetup with Rin? Yes, please. We're gonna go talk to Rinny. The chief officer's snacks. Ah, there you are, Sensei. Thanks for coming. I'm sure you know why I've asked you here, don't you? Well, I've surely got an idea. Great, that's good. Unlike the report Chalet filed yesterday, it would be quicker to go over the parts you managed to get that right, rather than it go over to all the errors. There were numerous mistakes, and for some reason a receipt from a toy store purchase stapled to the back. Now let's go over them one by one and correct them, shall we? Yes, ma'am. Oof. I was forced to fix the report as Rin pointed out every little mistake I had made. Oh, I got the hiccups. Good. Your revision is almost done. Now, please sign here and here. You must be tired, Sensei. Well, what's that? You didn't get much sleep last night because of your chalet duties? Oh, that would explain why your handwriting was so sloppy. Maintaining a healthy sleep schedule is also part of your responsibilities. Staying up late to get more work done will only exacerbate the issue. For now, if staying alert is said issue, then you can use sugar or caffeine to help you get through your day. Wait here a moment. Let's see what snacks we have in the break room. Well, I'm afraid all we have is this chocolate. Oh, here, take it, Sensei. Why are you looking at me like that? It's only a piece of chocolate. I don't understand why you're smiling at me. Because you know, today is... Today? What about today? Today's date is... This is obviously not how I meant it. I simply wanted you to recover your energy, finish this paperwork, and leave as soon as possible. Well, if you say so. I do say so. Now, then, finish that report and be on your way. Sheesh. Honestly, that is not how I meant it. I heard you the first time. I finished my paperwork in an awkward silence. Jeez, bulk mini chocolates. Oh wow, you just did not tolerate anything with that. It's like, I did not tolerate such slander in my office. Well, let's get another one. I want to end on a good note. Because with Rin right there, like, she just laid into us. I understand she's being like a tsundere situation, but it's like, nah, we need something nice. Kazoo would be pretty good. I know it's a really good one. We'll go to... Oh no, we need to do two. Because I remember it's like, oh, there's Neru. Neru. Hello, Neru. We'll do Shun's and then finish it off with Neru. Because Shun is an incredible situation because she is literally the best of both worlds. They have baby Shun and then they have adult Shun. Oh boy. Ah, welcome, Sensei. I'm sure you've been just as busy as ever. Would you like some snacks or perhaps a nap first? Or otherwise. Oh, Shun, what are you up to, baby? Oh, it's nothing. I'm being my usual self, the strict, upstanding instructor of Plum Blossom Garden. Well, I do feel a little giddier than my usual self. Something's off. More like she's turned on. Oh, dear Sensei, you're getting so close. I wasn't prepared for this. There was a faint smell of alcohol around Shun's mouth. Have you been drinking? Drinking? I would never do something like that. I'm the esteemed instructor of the Plum Blossom Garden. Today, I simply ate my lunch and some chocolates I saw on the way over. What kind of chocolate? Oh no, they were rum bonbons. I've never had one before and it smelled so yummy. Could I have gotten intoxicated from the rum the bonbons were made with? Oh no, I didn't know that was possible. 'Cause it's not. I am confiscating this chocolate. Oh, if you must. An instructor like myself can't set a bad example for the students. I think this technically counts as me giving you Valentine's chocolate then. What a happy turn of events. Maybe I'll buy rum bonbons again to pretend like I had no clue. I made Shun take a nap in the residence hall before sending her home. Oh, Shun. Alright. Oh, Neru. Neru, Neru, Neru. Would you like to schedule a meetup with Neru? I guess I am. If it bothers you, you've already lost. Oh no, we're gonna get rage baited by Neru. Neru messaged me and asked her to meet at Millennium. Hey, yeah, Sensei. Neru? Neru? Ah, Sensei, you're always so unfashionably early. What did I need? Well, this is way more embarrassing than I thought. Well, you better not have been expecting anything special, okay? It's not that big a deal. I asked you here because of this dumb thing. Well, actually, it's pretty cool. I picked it up myself. Here, look. Ooh, dragon chocolate. Wow, that looks incredible. Haha, are you surprised? What do you think? Cool, huh? It took me forever to find. Everything was all boring and normal, so I almost gave up hope. Why am I giving this to you? Well, what are you, stupid? Today's Valentine's Day, dumbass. Well, I guess you're busy, huh? Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Well, you want to know more about this kind of chocolate? Why? Is it too boring, too small? Maybe I should have gotten the one shaped like a dragon. Huh? Do I know what Valentine's Day is for? Well, I mean, it's a day just to give chocolate to people, right? No, never mind. Don't worry about it. Haha, you're so weird, Sensei. Alright, now you gotta try it. But I want some too. I've been wondering how it tastes, so share. You're gonna eat my gift? Yeah, what about it? Don't be stingy, I paid for it anyways. Come on, come here and sit, let's eat. Neru's just one of the bros. Look at her, she's like, life's like a box of chocolates, and her name is Mikamo Neru. Despite the unique design and date, it was just regular old chocolate. That's adorable. Oh, Neru, you're so crazy. But there's so many students in the game, it's like, we could honestly just spend a whole stream doing Valentine's events, but I'd get too tired. Oh, just barely, 600 points away from leveling up. That's for tomorrow then. Alright. Well, that was a good day today. That I got what I wanted to accomplish. I wanted to finish the event story, and we got to do our Valentine's chocolate. And more importantly, we got Rio's done, which is what I wanted to do. Because that's what we love here, is all the time is Rio, Rio, Rio. If you haven't noticed, that's my favorite character probably in Blue Archive. But there is some good news that's coming out soon. Tomorrow, we'll be having a new video coming out. It's been a while since I usually just ended up, for the most part, my recent uploads have just been, what do you call it? The character videos are when they come out for Action Time and In. But now tomorrow is the start of a brand new series I've been working on. And it's going to be a short, a little simpler video, but it's a nice introduction to things to come for changes going forward. It's a little hint. It's going to be about someone special, someone very, very relevant in the last couple of months in the streaming career. So tomorrow, look out for a video sometime probably in the evening. I'll put it out there, and then we'll also be playing Stellar Blade as well. So thank you everybody for coming by. Keep an eye out for tomorrow's video, and we'll be back later with some Stellar Blade, tomorrow at least. So thank you again, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.